Hello everyone, a video about kindness, one of the subjects that I love the most because I feel that when you're truly kind towards people, open, warm, loving and kind, that you really open an energy in which everybody can feel relaxed. For instance, I went to a shop recently where they all make, they're selling handmade stuff like ceramics, and the woman who was there, it was the first time that she had to do the register and like the payments and how it's done. And we have been talking a while, and I was talking about what I did and how I really loved the initiative of having that kind of shop where all ceramists can show their work and actually sell it, and that I really loved what they were doing there. And we were discussing other things also. And on the moment that I decided what I wanted to buy, she was like, "Oh, I don't know yet how to do this." And immediately she said, "Oh my God, I'm so happy it's with you that I have this." You have to know, she didn't know me before. She didn't know who I was. It was like even later, even when I paid already, that turned out that she thought that I was this certain person, which I actually wasn't. Um, and that she was like, "Oh, wow, then I really don't know who you are." Like it's just because of the energy that I was sending out while I was talking with her that she instantly, and I could feel it, that she instantly felt relaxed and at ease. And I asked her, like, why do you say, because I wanted to hear the answer, I already knew, but I was like, why do you say, like, I'm happy it's with you? She was like, yeah, you're so chill. And I was like, yes, that is true. And I instantly was thinking, I also had someone, it was like the festival is happening now, like the Gentse Feesten, it's called. It's like 10 days long that there's parties in the city center of Ghent. And I had a conversation with someone, and that person was like, this is really crazy. Like normally I don't share this much with a person, but with you, I feel so relaxed and at ease. You're not judging. And there were other times, honestly, there were. I was a totally different person. And I also feel when the input has been way too much that sometimes it's just too much, and that I can still flip over to sometimes judging and all these kind of things. The thing is, when you get to know yourself really well, you know when those alarm triggers are coming up, and you can really work on it to get yourself a way out of that situation and release first the input that was there, so you don't go into those loops of frustration and anger and like judging people, because these are just loops that come because for me the input has been too much, and I wasn't able to clear my energy out enough and be again with myself. But that's another story. Actually, it's also a good idea to make a video about that. And this person was like, it's incredible. You're not judging. And what I noticed recently is that, and someone just pointed it out when I was on the festival, we were walking around, and she was like, you have always been this person who can connect easily with people, yet something has changed in such a way that they connect with you and they also like want to connect even more. She was like, there's something has changed. And I immediately was thinking by myself, yeah, because I'm really so okay with myself. And that's the thing with kindness. Kindness is for me a necessary thing. And it can really open up doors. Openness, kindness, like the really true kind of it. And the thing is, when you do this out of a place of bruised ego, and a place where you're kind because you want to get something in return for it, you're doomed. And doomed is pretty heavy, yet I am making it heavy with a reason, because I want to really think about this. If you're being kind with a hidden agenda, if it's conscious or subconscious, I don't care. But when it's in that way, you will never get the warmth, the love, the understanding, and people really connecting you in an instant that normally would take months or years. true kindness brings in such an energy that it just warms the heart. There's also a huge difference in being kind and letting someone run over you. Like yesterday, I went to a show. Oh, that's really the beauty of Ghent, where you have this festival where there's all these kinds of activities. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna change dates for 2 sessions because I'm like, I wanna like get everything out that I take everything that I feel that it's really giving me a lot of energy. So I went to a show and it was a very beautiful show. It was someone who was playing the piano, and there was someone that I spoke with, and she was constantly very kind. The thing is, and everybody would have told me, wow, she's amazing and she's so kind. And the instant that someone was telling me this, and that I also, like, this is also something that I could observe, I was like, but something's off. She innerly was in a huge fight with herself. So she, on the surface, seemed very kind, very appreciative, very, warm. And then immediately I could feel, but she is not herself. She's holding in her words, she's holding in her energy, afraid of the reaction of someone else. And that for me is not the deep kindness. It's again a kindness in a way which is not fully there. And then she also, like, we were talking, and then she was explaining to me what her the issues were that she bumped into her life, and that she was like, what can I do about this? And I gave her some advice. The thing is, I noticed, like, a lot of people would say, wow, this is a kind person, yet in essence, in energy, it's not really. It's a kind person because you can be very at ease with this person because she will never point out things that you're not gonna like. I'm kind, yet when you are doing things that I'm like, this is really not serving your energy, I will tell you so. I am kind, yet I can still be myself. So I honestly, truly believe, because of the fact that I am so grounded, not that I'm always grounded, these are like, I'm still human, stuff go up and down. Yet what I notice now, because I'm so grounded, most of the time, it also, the energy that I bring with it is enormous. And then people who are on the surface try to be as kind as possible because they are afraid, because of the reaction that they will receive from someone else or might receive from someone else. This is a totally different vibration. And these are people who get sick. 100% certain of that. When I was speaking with that woman, I was like, this is not a surprise for me. When I tune into your energy and you tell me what all the physical problems that you feel now in your daily life, there's no surprise at all. So kindness does not mean that people can run over you whenever, however they want. My God's child, she's always like this. So I would say now, it's not. Kindness comes from a totally different perspective. So keep in mind, when you're like, okay, I want to bring kindness to another person, ask yourself the questions. 1, am I doing this because I want something in return? 2, am I doing this because I want them to really love me? And 3, am I doing this because I don't want them to hurt me? These are 3. I can find other things also, but these are the 3 main things that I see when people are kind. Ask yourself this question. There's no right or wrong. in the fact that this would be behind the energy. I'm making this video because, as I realize now, because I sense the change in myself and how people react on me, it has such a huge influence when you can clear this out for yourself. I used to be an enormous pleaser. And the thing is, when you're so sensitive, you know exactly what they want. And you can exactly bring it to them, what they want. The thing is this what you really need? So sometimes, yes, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring you something that I feel that is necessary for you, yet it is not depleting my energy. So ask yourself that question. And when you have cleared it out, first of all, you have done nothing wrong. There is no wrongdoing in this. Not at all. And second of all, try to reflect on it. Like, what is it that I am missing, that I'm trying to get from someone else? And how can I bring this to myself? I'm gonna make a video about the importance of your growing up and parents, the role of your parents as during your time of growing up and also afterwards, and how important it is for you and what you can learn out of it. I'm gonna make a video out of that, but that's gonna be soon. If you have any questions about this video, any, doesn't matter what it is, post it here. Don't send me an email, post it here, and I'll do my utmost best to put it in one of the videos as an answer. If you didn't subscribe yet, subscribe wherever the button is, and I'll see you soon. And for the next coming day, be as kind as you feel you can. First of all, towards yourself. And when you feel that your whole bucket is full, that you're so full with energy, then you can go and bring it to the other ones. Bye-bye.